Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my Game of Thrones Legends mobile game content. So today I want to try a legendary assault and see how I do with a newly updated green team, which has had a bunch of nerfs. And I'm really curious to see the power of the team versus 10 Skull Dragons now. I'm kind of sweating this because I was not really top 5 in my alliance ever. Very rarely did I break into the top 5. I'm usually around 10th or so on damage in the leaderboards on my alliance legendary assault. So, and I use my green team for just about all 3 of the dragons, honestly, because I'm kind of lazy in a way. I hate to move legendary gear around, and if I have to sacrifice a couple 100,000 damage just in an overall legendary assault attack just to stick with the same team to keep from having to swap gear around, I will, because I think swapping legendary gear around is a real pain and I don't like the silver cost, and I just wanted to throw that little mini rant in there while I had the opportunity. So developers, there you go. But anyway, I really am sweating what's going to happen with the damage with these teams on the dragons, because as you can see, we are on 10 Skull Dragons, and we have been for months. We've been destroying 10 Skull Dragons for a long time now, getting those sweet legendaries and everybody just killing it. A lot of our people, we kind of time it out to where we can get as many of our people on the 3% chest as possible so that everybody has a chance to get legendary gear and stuff, and we really like it that we've figured that one out. But now I'm kind of wondering how the damage thing's going to go. I'm not worried that we're going to get to a point that we can't beat these dragons. That's just not going to be a thing, because we're too strong for that. My alliance is one of the top alliances in the game. My house, the Three-Eyed Ravens, we're like top 3, top 5 alliances in the game, and so I really don't have any worries that we're not going to be able to beat these dragons. What I'm worried about is me. I want to be able to get to this chest right here, and if I don't make, I'm not going to make number 1 ever usually. 2 or 3 on the leaderboard, probably not going to make that unless I just have a really good lucky run. But I do always usually find a way to get to the 3% chest, and that has percent chance to drop a legendary item, which I have had one before, so I know it works, and a lot of the people in my alliance get them all the time. We post pictures of those in our guild thread on the official Discord. If you're interested in seeing some of the loot we get from that, you can go there and look. But this is what I'm worried about, is am I going to be able to make it there or not? On Rhaegal, he's like 40, I don't know, 44 million or something like that. And the chest 3% or more damage is like 1.27 mil or something like that is the threshold you have to beat to be able to get there. So I'm going to test this team out on this dragon after the nerfs and see how they do. Now, I always usually go with, well, I didn't used to, but I do now. For a green dragon, I go with this team right here. And I usually always throw Sansa in there for the green dragon. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I usually always throw Sansa in there for the green dragon, make her lead, because her ability now gets green dragon brittle really quick. And I've also had a lot of people in the last week or so, we were talking about this on my Discord, and people were like, hey, can you make a video showcasing what you do with Sansa? Because I was trying to tell them, guys, on the Green Dragon, you need to be using Sansa in your party because she gets brittle really quick. So this is going to be kind of the answer to that for those Discord members that requested this as well. Here you go. This is going to be the team that I use on Green Dragon Tin Skull with Sansa as lead, and then I'm going to try my green team still and see if they are still good enough to actually meet that 3% threshold. I didn't used to have a problem with it, but now I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to have a problem with it. So let's get in here and let's try this and we'll see. Okay, and I realized that I forgot to turn the sound off, so I'll try to talk around the sound so that I don't let it drown me out. And of course, the minute I'm trying to do a video to showcase how well my team does, I do not get what I need to start with. With this team, I usually always need to try to get one blue match at first so that I can charge up my key players to start with, and I did not get that. So now I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, so I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, and that is really bad. That is so bad. Right off the start, that is exactly what I did not need. So this attack is going to be probably an utter fail. That was the absolute worst thing that could have happened right there. And that usually does not happen, I'm not going to lie. I usually don't have any problems with this team. So yeah, this is going to be kind of a pitiful effort right here. Just kind of resigned to my fate. I'm just going to kind of do whatever. Nothing I can really do to salvage it at this point. He's just gonna take me apart piece by piece. Had some nice cascade there, but it still ain't gonna do me much good. Snuck in an Aegon attack before he slaughters me. Boom, I'm dead. Okay, so 173k damage is not as good as I like to do, but it's okay. But I want to show you what Sansa can do. So hopefully on this next attack, I will get the ability to make a blue match right at the start, and she won't die. That's key. Okay, here we go. And of course, it never fails. It's like this game can sense when I'm recording or something. I don't know. No blue match for me again. Okay, so let's try to figure out how to salvage this. Oh, wait a minute. There is a blue match. I spoke too soon. I got all wound up and didn't even see it right in front of my face. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. All right. That is my first strike, usually, is to get Alicent and Sunfire charged up with the first blue match, because then when I do Alicent, Sansa goes off and usually will brittle the dragon. There you go. She's brittle. And it's the debuff stuff going on that causes her to do her brittle mechanic, and boom, he's brittle. So now my strikes are going to have a lot more damage potential. Okay, that was a good one. Now let's kind of look at our matches we got going here. I got them both charged up on that one. That was a good one. The brothers. Okay, now we're going to look it over just a little bit. I don't really try to match for Sansa to see if I can get her skill off for the attack and the defense buff. Yes, that would be cool, but the problem is that he's going to kill this team so fast that by the time I mess around trying to charge her up, I could have went with my damage dealers again, and that's kind of more important. because once you get Sansa's buff on, the rest of your team is about to die anyway. So you really just need to focus on trying to do damage as much as possible. I'm in a position now where I really don't have a great move. So I'm tempted to, I'm just going to go ahead and match the screen, because I really don't got a lot of good choices right now, and it looks like I'm going to get to use it anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and pop her ability off. And I'm screwing around talking, and I'm about to run out of time here, so I really have to go. Come on, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't get to use him. Let's see if I can get Sunfire in there. Boom. Get Rhaegal in there. Boom. Hurry. And I screwed around and talked too much instead of attacking, and I could have probably got another attack or two in, so that would have probably been about 460, 470k damage had I not been talking so much. But you see, I mean, 420k damage on a 10 skull dragon with I think my Sansa's like 3 stars. So yeah, it's definitely got possibilities. It still seems to be good, so I'm probably going to stick with this team still. For green anyway. Now when I do yellow and red, I alternate Sansa out for somebody else, because her brittle ability doesn't really work so great on yellow and red. It doesn't really do it at all. It's Rhaegal that throws out those debuffs, and that causes her to actually get him brittle. So let's do one more, see how our luck goes. And look, my Sansa is only 2 stars, so I was mistaken. I don't even have a 3-star Sansa, so you can see that even at 2 stars, on a 10 skull dragon, are you looking at these skulls up here? If you're on 6 or 7 skulls and she's just 2 or 3 stars, she's still going to do way better for you. So I'm telling you, this is good. All right. And do not got a blue match to start. So that's going to really suck. Okay, so now what? Can get 2 for 1 there, but red's not really my color. Red is strong against green though, but I don't have a red, so got 2 for 1 there anyway. Alright, let's use him. Boom, and he was able to help Sansa get brittle. Boom, right there. So that was great. That was great. All right. Aegon is almost charged up, so I'm going to go for his match. Get him in there. I should have waited so that I could have got Alicent off first, so that she would have added the birthright to him before he struck. But I was impatient and I messed that up. So I could have got a lot more damage right there by just being patient enough to wait for 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and pop this one off. I know I have some probably better matches, but I want to see what happens by moving the board there. And I got some cascading. That was good. Okay, so now I'm going to get to use Sansa's debuff buff. Okay, so now everybody has attack and defense. Oh, what should I do? This is a really tempting one right here. Boom. And boom. Try to get the board moving a little bit. People are renewing. Boom. Alright, there goes Sansa, but that's okay. She's already served her role because brittle doesn't go away once it's applied, so that's a good thing. Ooh, look at all these blues, boy. I'm going to charge up both of them if they don't die before I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Boom. Try to get him off real quick before he kills them. Boom, boom. Okay, running out of time. Running out of time. Okay, blue's what I got left. Can I get a blue strike in? Alright, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's blue. Oh, but I'm dead. Okay, 350, that's not too bad, but it's not the greatest thing in the world either. But the team still functions good. I didn't get a blue match at the start on this one, and I messed up one of my turns where I should have had Alicent go first to apply Birthright to my heavy hitters before they hit, which would have greatly increased their damage. So had I not messed up that turn and had I got my blue match as I needed at the start, this would have been over 400k easy. So I'm telling you, this is still a good team in my opinion. Even after the green team nerf, I'm going to say that this is still a good team. So I'm going to continue to use it. And I think I'm okay, you know. 1 million, or well, not 1 million, but 944k at 3 strikes in, which is not bad. You know, I'm 5th on the leaderboard. I just need like 1 more strike to be able to hit the level I need to hit that 3% chest, and then possibly I'll get a 5th strike in if they don't kill it before I do, which they probably will because we kill them pretty fast. Green seems to last the longest though because of his just overall strength. But yeah, I think this is still a good team, and I feel a little bit better about it. Now, yellow and red, I haven't got to test yet since I was forced to do the update yesterday, so the jury's still out on those two, and I'm going to mess around and see what happens. But I really do appreciate you watching my content today. This was just a short one about, you know, what happens on a 10 Skull Dragon with a Sansa team on Rhaegal now after the update. So I hope that helped you decide what you want to do. Thank you for watching my content. I truly appreciate you. If you don't, you know, if you enjoyed this content and it helped you learn something, honor my commitment of making content for you by thinking about putting a subscribe and a like on the video so that it can get pushed out to a bigger audience, and hopefully we can increase the size of the player base so through this content, bring new people into the game so we can have more people to interact with and challenge and steal resources from. You know what I mean? All right. So I'll talk at you guys later in a Game of Thrones Legends video coming soon. Peace. Have a great weekend.